Alright everyone, welcome to another video in our MS Guide series here on the channel. Today's video we're going to be talking about the Zogok. The Zogok is, I think 3 level, yeah 3 level, um, ground mobile suit that, has costs starting at 350 cost, so it goes up to 450. It's a pretty chunky boy. It recently just got buffed in the health pool department, so it has more health at all levels, even though it really didn't need a buff. Um, this is a skirmishing melee blue. It does not really care who you are in terms of typing. It's like I punch you, I hit you hard, and I walk away. Um, but as you see briefly here, nothing but just health and melee based on this suit. It really doesn't need anything else. We're just full setting melee with health parts. That's all we're doing. But let's head into the exact build. So essentially, here is your most consistent ranged weapon, your boomerang cutter. This is really good to aim at the legs of enemy mobile suits, mostly because, as you can read in the description, inflicts higher damage to parts, so you can cripple a raid or a general or support, and then you could just waltz up to them and have your way with your melee combo. Your arm punch. Does a lot of damage. It also staggers. It hurts. It's gonna be what you lead into. Now here's the thing. You lead in with arm. This is a very combo-oriented melee suit, so you don't have to follow my combo 100%. You can find your own way. But this is how I play it. Yeah, Sturmfaust is your first sub-weapon. It's Sturmfaust Enhanced. It's a heavy stagger. Since it's enhanced, if I remember correctly, it does 2k damage. You don't have a lot of shooting boost, so it's going to do maybe like 2,500 damage base because of your range boost. This is your main lead-in for melees. You want to conserve this to when you want to go melee. Heat Sword Enhanced. This is your secondary combo weapon for your melee. Alright, so make sure you switch between your arm punch and your heat sword whenever you can. Parts here, we go level 2 through 4 in melee program, levels 1, 3, and 4 strength and frame. I don't think you saw that one. I mean, you saw that one coming from a mile away, let's be real here. For skills, this is a ground topography suit. Leg shock absorber level 2. Emergency evasion level 1, so that's dodge roll. High performance balancer. Melee combo control level 1, so it has 2 swings for its melee combo. Maneuver armor level 1. Anti-blast stabilizer level 1. Special head buffer level 1. Mostly because, why it has special leg buffer? The entire region of its torso counts as the head hitbox. Yes. Your entire torso is your head hitbox. Be very careful. But yeah, no. This is the Zogok. We're gonna just run over to the practice range, and we'll just go over some combos, basic combos. We'll talk about some stuff the suit is weak against. And I really don't say what it's strong against, because it's kind of just generally powerful. It's one on lines of what you have to watch out for while you're being a powerful suit. So yeah, see you guys over in the practice range. Alright, so welcome to the practice range for the Zogok. So as you can see, this is a really kind of just chonky suit. Its move speed is really good at 135. So you know, you walk around really quickly. You also have a good boost bar because of your ground topography bonuses. But the boomerang cutter, we'll start off with this. This is gonna be like your ranged, I'm gonna break somebody's legs. So you have to stay immobile for this weapon. But it has a good rate of fire. It does okay damage, but the thing is, module damage with this weapon is really high. As we close in after using a boomerang cutter, which you don't always have to lead in with, is Sturmfaust. This is what you should always lead in with. Boomerang cutter is a situational weapon that reloads really quickly, as you can see. So don't worry about it. But always lead with Sturmfaust. So we're gonna hit him with the Sturmfaust. And walk up. I did it too slow, but essentially, as you can see, any melee with your punch is a stagger knockdown. So it doesn't matter if I hit him with the neutral swing, right, which does a ton of damage, or hit him with a downswing. Just matters like how I utilize my freaking melee combo. Your heat sword, on the other hand, it's not. Just note, your arm punch is not going to hit opponents on the ground. So therefore, if you aim your camera down, you're not hitting anything. You're going to want your heat sword for that. So, how this combo works. Sternfaust. Punch. Heat sword. Now it doesn't matter exactly how you get to this combo, because everything from your arm punch is a knockdown. So, really, if you can lock a raid down with your heat sword and pull out your fist and be like, "Hey, look, bud, I don't appreciate your presence here," and then you just show him kindly to the ground. When you whip out your heat sword, you hit him with the downswing, and he's probably dead. In all honesty. So, how that works is essentially you'd fight a raid with your heat sword, mostly because most people would think, "Hey, look," well, especially new players, the Zogok doesn't have any melee weapon. This melee weapon doesn't do a lot of damage to me. It does okay damage, but you know, it's not doing too much. You just whip out the good old punch. Switch to your heat sword. Yeah, legs are broken. You know, their legs are broken, or almost broken, and they're trying to run away. Boomerang cutter to their kneecaps. They'll be low, legs are for sure broken, finish them off. So, recapping. Sternfaust is your best approaching weapon. Your boomerang cutters must be shot while immobile. They do good part damage, so you can lead up with them, but always lead up completely with the Sternfaust. Sternfaust is your main melee engage. Now, so you two get in there and show somebody what's up. You don't have a lot of thruster, but you do have ground topography, which does give you a little bit more than 60. You know, so 60 on your stat sheet. Just be aware of that, because you get caught off guard really easily. Your arm punch is a heavy stagger no matter which swing you hit an opponent with. So it's highly recommended you just hit him with whichever one you feel comfortable with. But your heat sword does, it's basically your main bread and butter melee weapon. Okay, so now let's get on to suits that you really need to be careful for. As you can see, the suit doesn't care what typing you are, it just does a lot of damage. So, suits to be very careful for. At 350 cost, Pale Rider Cavalry. None of the raids at 350 cost you need to worry about in this suit. They're not annoying. Gun Cannon WR, Gun Ground Gundam WR, Gun Cannon, the normal one. At 400, the Hildolfer, the Assault Gun Tank, which also persists at 450, are annoying. Granted, your arm punch will stagger them because it is a heavy stagger. Let's see. Ifrit, the standard Ifrit, can combat you with your high melee, because you both have high melee priority, so just remember that. Ground Gogu. Not VD, the normal one, the support, that hurts. You don't have a lot of beam resistance. You have a lot of melee and ballistic resistance, not a lot of beam. So I guess with that in mind, anybody who's a big beam unit user, beam rifle user, you want to kind of try and avoid that, unless it's the Pale Rider. You'll one-shot it. Well, not the cavalry, the ground heavy arms, but yeah, no, there's not really much this suit has to worry about in terms of matchups outside of, you know, just people who could brawl with it, because as I'm showing off, the damage of the suit is insane. Every Ifrit except for the standard literally gets dumpstered by this thing. So, never mind. And since we recapped everything already and got over here, really what's annoying for this suit has been the Zogok. Just anything I missed, suits you want to see in the future, or just, comments about how the videos are being lately. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you can see every day when we got new videos coming in. Gotta be aware of those. And also, as always, this has been Deranged Pyro, aka Grandy Warrior, signing off.